In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all seek to live in balance. Spellcasters from across the lands venture to join magical guilds, mastering all forms of sorcery. Divinish Magia, Grimshade, the Protectors Guild, and more all seek to offer a home to those in need. These guilds compete again in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. After an evil Grand Master sought to take over the city of Atlantide, heroes of the four guilds joined together to defeat him, and cast all evil wizards from the realm, banishing the darkness for now. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Where am I?
So you're awake, are you?
Who are you?
The name's Abraham. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I would say the same, except, I'm waking up locked to a chair.
It's just precautions, isn't it?
Oh yeah, is that so?
I mean, how else am I supposed to speak to you man to man? How am I supposed to deal with the legendary Shade?
How do you know that name?
Oh, massive fan I am.
Are you now?
Yeah, I heard about the old guild master of Grimshade, taking on a pseudonym, going about town to town, taking down ex-criminals, other unlawful folk. 100 people in one night. Quite legendary indeed.
100, is that all they said? Fair enough.
That's not all they said, but they also said how he terrorized them. Not just the criminals, but other people involved as well. Families, friends, even complete strangers that were under suspicion of criminal activity.
Well, you see, I'm off on a mission. I need any information I can get. So I gotta do what I gotta do. And sometimes I need some souls to myself. So, tied me to a chair. Like what? Some lacrima magic? Because I can't just get out of here. What's this about, huh? You want my autograph? I'll give you an autograph.
Nah, not quite. Nah. Got one of those at the Grand Magic Games last year.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hung it up using some rope and an extra body.
An extra... Fair enough, fair enough. I mean,
Fun.
everyone's got their tastes. So, you know, I guess you know why I'm here, then. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm in this place, at least, to begin with.
Well, yeah.
So,
See, I had my boys. I call them my boys. They're not really boys. They don't really have genders.
fair
My
enough.
goons. They were looking out as they were unloading our crates, and they spot two itty-bitty dots in the distance. One a bright green, the other pure black. Fancy streak in his hair.
Well,
And they tells me, boss, this ain't the first time I've seen that purple streaked bloke. It's the first time I've seen that green fella though. But the purple streaked bloke, he's been around a couple of times.
well, I do like to get around, especially when some people are up to some shady stuff going on here. That's my
You say
job.
shady stuff, but quite frankly, you have no evidence of that. None whatsoever. We've just been unloading boxes into the courts.
I mean, not gonna call the boxes that were dumped into the ocean then.
Those are a different story. You
And
do
those-
catch on quick.
And those, Mr. What'd you say your name was? Abraham?
Abraham.
Those are what I'm after.
Ah,
You see,
Yeah.
I don't like people importing things into my city, especially illegally. It's not really a good look, especially for them. So, I check it out. One moment I'm good, next moment I'm strapped to a chair, can't move, and some weird bloke with a beard's in front of me.
do you not
Talking
like the
about
beard?
black.
Should I shave it off?
It's getting a bit fuzzy, but I think you're good. You might look too young without it.
Baby face, huh?
Yeah, a
It's
little
nice.
bit. Like,
Nah.
not something you want. Trust me. I'm the perfect size for it. So, I'm assuming you're not gonna let me out of the strap so I can, you know.
Well, continue your work. Interrupt my
Yeah.
business. No, I think I've
Business?
got you right where I want you.
Oh, is that so? And it seems like we'd be somewhere in Atlantide. I'm just not quite sure where.
No, for someone who gets around, you don't know everything, do you?
Well, I don't tend to snoop everywhere. Only places I'm needed. You know, I am it's Atlantide's hitman. I take out the things, the people that give it trouble, like you. But here I am, and I can't do my job. You see, that worries me, Mr. Abraham. Especially when people get in my way. When I'm looking for things, important people, because they die. They die very quick.
Yep, I'm sure they do.
Okay, then. So, we
Trouble
have
is, Mr. Shade. Can I call you Shade, or would you prefer Michael?
So you know both my names. Interesting.
Well, it's not that hard when you've been snooping around and, well, you ask someone for the right name, they give the right answer.
Who are you asking about for my name?
Well, anyone and everyone, really. Anyone who knows anything about the 4 major guilds of Atlantide. Well, 3 now. Well, 4 technically.
4. I believe so.
Yeah, because there used to be Wandering Coins, but they became defunct.
A little bit, yeah.
And now there's that new guild in town.
Yeah, La Carnival.
La Carnival.
I haven't
Funny
met.
blokes.
Yeah, I haven't met them yet. I'd like to. But in my current state, you see, it's kind of an issue.
Yeah, I could see how that'd be a predicament for you.
Indeed. So, I'm assuming at this point then you know I no longer run Grimshade anymore.
Yeah, precisely.
So,
I mean, I have been following your actions for about a year.
oh, really now?
I did say I was a fan.
Fair enough. I mean, you follow the right person and you learn the wrong things. And then here we are. I've got a man who wants nothing more than to, I'm assuming, hurt Atlantide.
No. Atlantide. No. Not Atlantide.
No.
Just some very specific people is all.
Is that so? And who might these people be?
A couple of friends of yours. That's why I need you. See,
Mm-hmm.
I need some information.
Oh,
And I'd be willing to exchange your freedom for that information.
is that so? So
Yeah.
you'll let me go, knowing full well that I could kill you in a heartbeat if I just told you a few names.
Yeah, well, bit more than just some names. See, I've already got plenty of names. I just need to know a bit more about them. Their compatriots.
Ah, I see. All right. You tell me who you want to know about, and I'll tell you if I'll give you the information or not.
Well, let's start off quite simple. The Guild Masters of Atlantide, the ones who run the Magic Council.
What about them?
Lofo, Richie, Brandon, Alamos.
Yeah.
And I think now Flurry as well.
I can't give you much info about her, but...
No, didn't think you would.
So what is it about them you want to know? Anything specific? They're pretty famous.
Specific? Yeah.
I mean, the
Well-
Doubolus twins are famous for God knows how many things. Taking
Quite
out hundreds of
frankly.
dark guilds. Fixing criminals.
Yeah.
Creating one of the top guilds of Atlantide. Lofo. One of the only people from Los Gatos who remains. What more does you need to know? I think they're pretty straightforward. You know their magic, I'm sure.
I don't need to know their magic. Their magic has been broadcast last year in the Grand Magic Games.
Exactly.
As you said, they're quite famous.
Mhm.
I need to know more about their relationships.
In terms of people who they care for, people who
In
they don't care.
terms of their guildmates, any families, girlfriend, boyfriend.
I can
partner.
tell you the obvious. They all care deeply for their guildmates, especially Alamos and the Doubolus twins.
You wouldn't expect that from those lot specifically,
You
considering
wouldn't?
how well they treat their guildmates.
As far as loved ones, I wouldn't have any good answers for you. Most of us stick to our jobs being, running Atlantide. I mean, I have my own relationship, but I'm sure you already know well about that.
I do indeed.
Is that all you wanted to know? Is there
Well-
anything else? Any specific type of magic you're looking for, eh?
Funny you mentioned that.
Is that so?
Two things, really. Are you aware of any Godslayers?
I know a couple.
Oh, you don't need to tell me about Lofo. I already know well about his Godslayer magic.
I'm sure you're well aware of mine as well.
How could I not?
I'll give you one little hint. I know of one more. You
One
figure
more.
it out from here. Yeah?
Sure, why not?
So, is that it? That's all you wanted to know? I know as much as I need to know about these people. If I could take them out, then I can. That's all I need to know.
Right. Well, you seem to have plenty of information, but you seem to also be quite unreceptive to my requests.
I mean, is
You're
that to
rather
be
vague.
surprised?
It's not to be surprised, really, no. But, see, I'm gonna need a lot of information.
I mean, people like you tend to need a lot more information than I'm willing to give.
Yeah,
But I'm not too big into people's personal lives. The less I'm attracted to their personal lives, the easier it is to kill them.
see,
Take their souls.
that's
for
where I
myself.
think you're wrong. I think you're not giving me the truth right there. I think you know exactly this kind of stuff I'm looking for. Their personal
possible.
lives.
Maybe we
You're
tend
just
to
not
look for
willing.
the same information.
But you're not willing to give it.
I mean, you can try and kill me. Many have tried
Oh.
before.
Kill you? No, I don't want to kill you. You're too much
Exactly.
fun. I want to have you around for the Grand Magic Games.
Oh, is that so? Looks like I'm getting more involved than I originally intended to.
Yeah, a bit of spectacle, a bit of fun.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want to kill you.
Okay. You just want the information.
I want the information. But you're not going to give it to me, are you?
Not like the way I am now.
No. So how about a little bit more information on my behalf? I'll give you some more information, and you give me the information I want.
What information could you possibly have that I would want?
Your wife.
No. You couldn't possibly.
Oh, I do.
I've looked for years. There's no way.
And I've known for years.
You...
There's a reason I'm a big fan of you.
Oh, yeah?
There's a reason I've been keeping an eye on you.
Oh, yeah, I'm becoming less of a fan of you. I'm going to be real honest there, Mr. Abraham.
Yeah, I expected as much. Because I needed you to lead you down the wrong path. Keep you away from your wife.
So this is the path you wanted for me, eh? What are you, some puppet master?
Well, that is a word that you could use.
So now what? You got me tied up. You know, you got the information. You got me by the old hammer and nail, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now what? You just gonna leave me here? Until I give you the information you want?
No, I'm not gonna leave you here till you give me the information I want.
Okay.
There are many other ways to get you to talk.
Oh.
I'm sure you know plenty of ways to do that. I'm not thinking of any of those ways, nah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of something a bit more personal.
Alright. I guess, agree to disagree then, yeah?
Oh, me, oh, why? This is gonna be fun.